I don't care what the reasoning is for a meltdown like this. It doesn't. There's not many things that. No, there's nothing. There's nothing that could justify a meltdown like this being posted on fucking Twitter or X of all things. It doesn't matter what the cause is. If the cause is making you do this, then go fix it. Go do the thing that can go fix it or whatever. Not yell on Twitter to 2 million people for absolutely no fucking reason.
I hope this person knows that this will make more people vote for whoever is going to make her do this.
Exactly. It's literally like going into a Call of Duty lobby and saying how you hate racism. Every single person will call you the N-word because you're going into an environment where nobody cares. Sincerely, nobody cares.
I hate to be the person that gets on here and cries.
And then she thinks about it. She presses the record button. No. Sorry. She thinks about it. She starts crying. She puts her phone perfectly lined up for herself. And then she starts recording while she's crying. Right. But she hates to be the person to cry.
This could break me and my parents apart because they just...
I'm sorry to tell you. I am not a voting person, and I'm only reacting to this on a video or on a channel where I post anime because it's everywhere. I'm getting text messages. I'm getting notifications from Snapchat and Twitter and random numbers I don't know about this and that and that and that, and it's annoying me. So now I'm reacting to it. Okay, so my point is of me even starting this little rant with this person right here is if this is breaking up your relationship, I'm sorry to tell you, maybe it just wasn't that deep to begin with. Maybe I'm wrong to say that. Maybe I'm a horrible person, but in my opinion, who fucking cares? Like, if you decide this and I decide that, we can just disagree. It doesn't mean I gotta hate you or some shit. Like, is that weird? Is that weird for me to say?
Voted for.
That's not
this
not
is
normal.
the problem. You think they don't understand.
Exactly. They know what they're voting for.
They do.
I remember something like this happened when my parents. I'm not much of a voting person, like I just said, but I remember this happened with when people were voting on cigarettes going more expensive or whatever, and everybody, all my like siblings voted for it to be more expensive, and my parents were very upset about that. They still love each other. They were mad, but like that, I'm sorry to tell you, but that's not enough. Maybe your parents never liked you. I don't know.
She doesn't understand.
I'm just saying,
bigotry
maybe.
and hatred that they stand behind, and how I am trying to be a good person.
That's your issue right there. Trying to be a good person. who do you think you are?
Because these people look at everything through a moral lens. Average people don't care about that.
Exactly.
Why do you think we had lynchings? Why do you think Aztecs cut people's hearts out and rolled their corpse?
Because the only reason why it stopped is because of certain people not liking it. Doesn't mean the people that believed in that stuff just disappeared, to be fair.
Down the stairs. They burned Joan of Arc alive. This whole idea that
I've been hearing a lot about that
all of
person
these
recently.
things, like all of this stuff, it's
drama.
moral. Like, this isn't the way people are. They've never been like this, and they never will be.
And I feel like games and online communities where your identity is hidden proves that fact that he just said. Because people are ruthless online when there's no way to identify who they are. They say and do all type of shit, and that's probably really how they really feel. Twitter is a good example of that.
Nobody cares about the morality, about being a good person. That's
Nobody.
crazy. It's stupid.
Nobody.
Like,
Not
it's
really.
so
Not
delusional.
truthfully, at least.
Not Catholic like they are, which is ironic because it's religion's supposed to make you love.
Why? I thought love was supposed to make you love.
But I could see it
religion is supposed to make you love.
Why?
Really?
I didn't know that.
I can think of a few exceptions to that.
Yeah, because aren't some? I mean, I'm not a religious person either. Maybe this is why my life is so peaceful. Because I just don't care. I just don't care. But I know there are plenty of religions that are amazing and great, but they all have their own ways of things that aren't necessarily all about love or anything.
Taking me and my parents apart because they just don't get it, and they don't get that they voted for someone who's gonna make my friends' lives hell.
Aw.
My life's okay.
Well, I barely have any friends, so I can't say anything.
White woman, but my friends are not.
Oh, my life is okay as a white woman, but my friends are not gonna be okay. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, Becca. My bad. I'm sorry. And I have no personal grudge against you at all, other than the fact that you're crying online acting for like sympathy or something. I'm confused, to be honest.
Yep. That's the way it is. By the way, I went to the gas station today. There were two guys. Both of them were non-white. That were hyping each other up about the fact that Trump won. They were like,
and it's funny because I was just sitting here at work, right? I just got home and I'm making this video because I'm getting irritated. I kept seeing shit, right? I was just talking to my manager at work yesterday about this stuff, and I'm just like, oh wow, man, everybody's voting this and voting that. I just don't care. Whether Trump won or didn't win, or Obama came back from the 75th time and fucking Elon Musk became president, I still have to go to work Tuesday at 2 p.m. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Unless my rent is being cheaper or more expensive, or I'm getting a higher hourly wage, I just don't care. None of that shit affects me.
Yeah, bro. And then so...
I'm sorry to tell you, but y'all
so we're
living
gonna take away
online
all the women's rights. He's like, what, really, bro? Yeah, dude, he said that.
And we begin our final sprint, having arrived at that
Has anyone done a wellness
point in the election season where basically we on this side of the TV screen have said all we can.
Yeah.
We've laid out the stakes in this crucial election, where one side stands for freedom while the other meets the...
Yeah, I'm tired of all this left side and right side bullshit, man. No, what? I don't care, man. If I wanted to play sides, I'd load up a game in Call of Duty and play Capture the fucking Flag. Like, this shit's
fascism,
annoying.
namely...
Maybe I'm illiterate for that, or ignorant.
Look at Benito Mussolini. There's plenty of examples of people that will immediately vote for a fascist option because it's better than the current option or what they think their current life is.
Yeah, like I literally was just talking about it. I'm sorry to tell you, but even if there was a list of horrible things for a side that you could vote for, if they said something about you getting a guaranteed $5 more per hour and or less hours or some shit like that, people would probably vote for it. It doesn't matter the other shit behind it. I'm just saying.
It's amazing to me that like this is even something that they don't understand.
A regime like Hitler's Germany or Franco's Spain or Mussolini's Italy, but also white ruled South Africa before Mandela and the black majority took control, or Vladimir Putin's Russia, Viktor Orban's Hungary, or Nicolas Maduro in Venezuela today that suppresses the rights of women and minorities, uses the military to execute the whims of a strong man.
I don't got a Coca-Cola like Asmongold, so I'm just going to sit here and have no bev.
And dictator, and controls and suppresses the press, education, the arts.
You see, like, none of this is affecting the fact that I just got off work and I'm off tomorrow. Like, I really feel like I'm very ignorant for this, but, like, I go to work, I come home, I get my money, I pay my bills, I play my game. Other than that, who the hell cares about all the other shit? And I don't...
Rewrites history to suit a favored and dominant racial class and foments extravagant corruption in order to enrich...
Has it ever occurred to you that maybe history has been rewritten for you to think that fascism lost, but in fact, in some cases, it ended up winning? But the people that were in charge wrote it as if they lost, and they gave it a favorable coverage. It's kind of like what Norm Macdonald said. Oh, wow, if I look at the history books, it seems like the good guys won every time.
You know, it's funny because I actually asked my teacher this back in, like, 10th grade. Because I never actually thought about it. It was like, why does always one side or one type of people win? Well, it's not that they always win. It's just the fact that they just happen to win. So now they're the ones making the history. Because they're writing the story the way they want to write it. Duh. I never, and it's funny, that's a simple thing for anybody that is not retarded like I am. But at the time, it blew my mind.
What are the odds?
Rich the dictator and his friends.
Man.
If this guy does end up winning again, all of the people who voted for him will be like happy and he'll just
yeah, well, that's usually what happens when you vote for the person and then, you know, the person you voted for won.
be celebrating. And everyone else.
Of course they would be happy. Why wouldn't they be happy?
Hey, don't be saying what I said.
Hey, scared. Like We're scared for our lives.
Well, here's the thing, right? Is that, like, so if a guy had said...
Hold on. I'm saying this because maybe Asmongold doesn't feel the same that I do, right? But as someone that works my fucking life away, I'm sorry to tell you, but I don't have the time and the energy or the motivation or the willness, whatever you want to call it, to sit here and cry on TikTok about this random presidency bullshit and it's the biggest in America. Doesn't matter. I still got to put the donuts out for Steve in the morning at 9 in the morning or whatever. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
If like Kamala Harris had won and a guy had made a video saying the exact same thing.
If a guy made a video doing this, he'd be attacked. Doesn't matter the context. It doesn't matter the context. I'm just saying.
Everybody would be clowning on him and saying he's retarded. Like, this woman would probably be laughing at him and saying, cry about it, pussy.
Yeah, probably.
And I think that everybody knows this is true. And this is why the support has gone away.
Damn.
Scared for our friends. Like, you have pro-life women dying because their doctors are scared to treat them.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Because of the repercussions of his last presidency.
Wow.
How did we get here?
People voted. You know, I was walking down the street and I saw plenty of people having QR codes that you would scan it and it would send to 10 people in your contacts of like where to vote and how to vote and all that other crap. Meaning that if this was as bad as you say it was, which I'm not saying it is or it isn't. I am legit just not aware of it. I don't care. It doesn't have anything to do with me personally. But if it was as bad as you say it was, then they should have just voted for the person they thought would have fixed this or changed this, in my opinion.
Simple. People don't care that much about abortion.
It doesn't seem like it. Because if they truly did, then this wouldn't be the case. So
it's pretty simple. They care more about being able to afford food than have abortions. Duh. I mean, like, it's fucking obvious.
Okay. Base, fucking base. His chat saying it. Base. Let me move my thing up a little bit. Freaking based. Based.
To know that there's that much ignorance and that much hate in this country, it's so terrifying. It's so.
She's saying so much ignorance and so much hatred. Am I wrong? I didn't like history that much or whatever, but I did pretty okay in it. It was, you know, just learning about the past and learning from our mistakes. Didn't we start pretty negative? Am I tripping? And is that wrong to say? Am I ignorant for that? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But didn't we start the country on some pretty bad shit, and we're just building on top of the bad shit? Are people now realizing, damn, this kind of bad around here? How that happen?
How could you do this? How can you claim to be a Christian or anyone of moral values?
Wow.
And support someone when every word out of his mouth is
See, they must not play Call of Duty. I don't trust nobody. I've seen people literally transgender and talking shit and cussing people out and calling up people the hard slur moments after, depending on who they're going against. It doesn't matter. People don't care about their morals. They don't. People. They do it when they might change when they're in front of their boss or their parents, but truthfully, that's not how they really are. It feels like the same thing when I see little kids do this all the time, actually. When little kids go to school and they cussing and being the baddest of the bad, and then they come home and they're all nice and cute and whatever for their parents. But in reality, they truly don't care. They're only doing it because of the people or the things that they're around. They're doing it for the show. They don't truly feel the way that they actually have to feel that way. I don't know if I got my point across, but
if you have a woman in your life, if you have an LGBTQ person
they cannot stop talking about identity. That's the only thing that they can think of. They think about everything from that perspective. Like, it always goes back to identity. Every single time.
In your life, if you have anyone in your life who's not white, how did we get here? Someone tell me.
If I have anybody in my life that is not white, like all my bosses maybe, I guess. What? I'm confused.
Someone really tell me, please. Because the only way I see it is that like either he cheated and that was his secret, or this country is built on so much hate.
But it is. So what is? But it is. And what is you recording this video and crying gonna do about it? I'm confused.
And we might never get out of this.
I'm confused.
If you voted for him, You are dead to me.
So, like, the majority of America or some shit, because if it wasn't the case that most people voted for him, then he wouldn't have won, but he did win. So you're just gonna, like, cry and shut yourself off and block everybody? Congrats. What does that do for you? I'm confused.
Go ahead and block me. I don't give a shit. I really don't.
So you won online.
I really don't.
Yep. Today has been rough for a lot of people. Check on your Democrat friends, because a lot of them are not.
I was just texting them actually. They're doing pretty okay. I think they're mad, but they still gotta go. They still gotta go to work too. So, you know, oh well.
Taking this well, and I don't just mean text them. Actually, go to their wife's boyfriend's house and see how they're doing.
Hey yo. No, that's crazy. Hey yo.
Little compilation I found. All right, here we go. Let's see it.
Oh God.
I hate you.
Read this. It says,
Pumpkin,
you disgust me, you orange pumpkin turd filled wannabe businessman who was born with a golden effing spoon in his mouth. You just costed me my dad. I don't think another person can cause you your dad. I'm sorry to tell you, like, maybe, again, I'm going to keep re-saying this. Maybe I'm just ignorant. Maybe I'm just unaware, but I'm sorry. I don't think something like this is enough to cut off your entire family. If the thread was that then, for you to cut off your dad for something like this, and maybe it was never a thread to begin with. I'm just saying.
Me, one of the most important people.
I'm just saying. Like, that is depressing. That is horrible. Sucks for you, I guess.
I hate you.
Hate him so much. Yeah.
The best part is YMCA playing in the background.
Okay.
You don't get that they voted for
I think they know exactly who they voted for.
someone who's gonna make my friends' lives hell.
Why would they care about your friends?
Right, I don't know your friends. Like, what? Sorry, and I mean that. No, I'm gonna say it how I see it. I don't know your friends.
You
what they gotta
stupid
do
ass.
with me? They're not paying my rent.
You fucking moron. Why would they care about your friends?
Exactly. Like, what are you talking
You don't
about?
even care about them.
The hell? You're funny. You're
It's
hilarious.
just-
You're actually hilarious.
Oh God.
My life's okay. I'm a white woman, but my friends
Like, wow.
are not gonna be okay.
Oh, you might remember Trump said he's going to put all of the minorities in jail. This is going to happen after he takes office.
It's nice knowing y'all.
Yeah, they're all just going to jail
We're just gonna teleport there, you know?
forever.
Yep. Throw away the key. 10,000 years in the dungeon.
And also people that are gay and women.
Well, all of America. We're done for. Someone said, and disabled people. Yeah, they're gonna roll them in there.
God damn it!
Isn't that the Booga kid, Booga, whatever his damn name is, the scammer guy? The one that said he got cancer or some shit. Am I tripping? I'm pretty sure that's him.
Trump's actually gonna win this fucking thing! Oh, jeez! I'm scared of going
Fucking Boogie.
I might wake up a motherfucker's play.
What?
Did she just say what I think she said?
Like, at this point, bro, I'm starting to think they just doing it for the reactions. Like, don't get me wrong, even if it did affect me directly, I still gotta go to work tomorrow. It don't matter. I still gotta go clock in. Like, I don't
Motherfucker.
oh my God, nothing changes sincerely.
I might wake up a motherfucker's play.
Wow. It has to be rage bait.
Man.
That's what everybody's saying in the chat. I agree. Someone said awkward monkey. Okay, bro.
Like, why are y'all Trump supporters? Like, why?
I think he messed up his audio or something. It sounds kind of weird. You know, this looks like it should be on a different type of site rather than on YouTube. I'm gonna be honest. His face is giving me some like weird vibes. I don't know, man. It's just looking kind of weird. Are we supposed to sit here and go in the comments and go, yes, King, yes, Queen, you're so right. I'm so mad he got put in the office, man. Oh my gosh, it must have been a scam.
Yeah. How is he killing you? You're gonna have to find out.
Go from hysterically crying 1 minute over the pain of this situation.
Yeah.
And then hysterically crying.
Having a complete. What do you guys think? Panic attack, meltdown, mental health episode.
All three of them. Like you see that face down there? All three of them. All three of them. Man, it looked like JoJo Siwa low-key screaming at somebody.
I mean, we don't know what the bottom of this is, but we can pretty well guess, huh?
Minute, watching so many people
having a complete meltdown.
come together, and women I go from hysterically crying.
And this is, I said this before, women, like abortion is, yes, it's a gender issue, but if you look at the divide, it's actually a political issue. I'm fairly certain that at least a large amount...
Someone say, your body, my choice.
If not a majority of conservatives...
I sincerely believe I got no opinion. I have no ability to decide what happens with other people. I just don't care. It doesn't affect me. You decide your own shit. That's what I believe.
Against abortion. So this whole idea that it's like men versus women... This is totally made up.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right. I feel that way too. It's all right. We feel that way together, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let it out. Let it out.
See, I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'm getting vibes from a different type of site. I'm just saying, like, I feel as though this person was sitting here before pressing the record button and they going, I could do it. I could do it. Okay. Go, record. Like, I'm just saying. This reminds me of the kid on the playground that gets to the football taken, so they can start kicking on the ground with their feet in the air and crying and yelling, I hate life, I hate you, blah, 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 blah. And now she's sitting there contemplating life.
That's crazy, huh?
Not the sad trend music in the bag. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's insane.
Tears of joy.
Right. Totally.
Red Mirage Blue Shift.
At this point, I'm starting to see people just looking at it and going, "Oh, I gotta add to the video too, man. I gotta add to the video, man. I gotta add to the trend, man. I gotta add my face to it too, man. I gotta do it." I guess everybody going to Canada again,
Red Mirage
supposedly.
Blue Shift.
Whenever she's saying this, I'm thinking of, like, you know, that picture of the crazy person in a straitjacket in like the corner of a padded room.
Mirage Blue Shift. Red Mirage Blue Shift. Red Mirage Blue Shift. Red Mirage Blue Shift.
It's all red.
All red.
Yeah.
I am not going to emotionally recover from this year.
Aw. You must not have work tomorrow then. That sucks. That sucks. Good for you, I guess.
What a shit show. Oh, you know what's going to send me over the edge, actually, is if I see one post where
people are like, what?
Get off the internet.
To be honest, I'm seeing all this bullshit, bro, but when my 6 to 8 hours that I'm at work, I don't have the ability to even care because I'm too busy working. Like a regular human being. It's not a flex. It's a regular thing people do. Put your phone down. You see the phone? You see the phone? Put it down. You can put it down. It's okay. No one's going to bite you. You can put it down. Yeah, you got Twitter? Close it. Go watch some YouTube. What the hell?
Stop hitting yourself.
I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it.
Stop it.
Go read a book.
This is
go
so
take a
bad
jog.
for you. It's obvious that it's so bad. What are you doing?
Well, like, oh, make sure to hydrate and breathe and take care of yourself.
You good? No? You're not gonna hydrate and take care of yourself? You're just gonna like give up on life and just die? I'm confused. I thought he was about to do the Fortnite dance. I got scared for a second, I'll be honest.
I just like self-harm's not a joke. Well, she wasn't actually hitting herself, right? I mean, like it's a phrase. Yeah, stop intentionally making your life worse by consuming content and media that upsets you. And
it's like playing a game that you hate over and over and over and over and saying the game sucks super bad, but you continuously play it.
Makes your life.
I do that, by the way.
Force and makes you unhappy. Like if you're constantly fixating and focusing, problems. And by the way, I make self-harm jokes all the time.
Yeah, jokes. Yeah, jokes.
You don't like.
Yeah.
If you're.
But to be fair, that's like the whole point. People watch him because he's like super honest and stuff. So like, you know, that is the point. If you ask me, it just makes sense. Well, what else are you expecting?
Wrong place.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, you're in the wrong place. We love making bad jokes, okay?
So it's almost 2 a.m. Pacific time, which means it's well after polls have closed. And I am still just genuinely confused as to what happened. So if anyone...
I think, you know, people voted for the person they wanted to vote for. And, yeah, it's over now. Today's Wednesday currently, I believe. Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday, you know, another day. We'll live, you know, and then the day's going to go on and not much is going to change, really, I guess.
Wants to offer some
you know.
insight. I'm happy to fucking take it.
Yep.
I just also think that maybe what I've noticed is that men are just genuinely not as concerned as women. And
well, I mean, like, to be fair, why would they be? Why would I be? To be fair, like, I have sisters and stuff. I don't want bad things to happen to them and all that stuff. But like, it's not my fight. It's not my fight. You have my emotional support from afar, I guess.
Why would men? Of course, men are going to care less about abortions because they can't get pregnant.
I mean, I could try.
Duh.
But, you know.
Fucking obviously. Like, what did you expect?
Someone said transphobic. No, don't cancel him. No.
Our concerns.
Not true. Some men can. No. What men? I'm confused now. Is there something I don't know about?
That sucks because I met a lot of women tonight who are just genuinely so fucking scared.
That's just your circle. I just left work. I saw plenty of people today. College kids, older people. Most people sincerely didn't even know the election was going on. Some people did. Some people were angry. Not everybody is in the same little bubble you're in. I'm sorry to tell you. Some people didn't care. They were worried about the donuts on sale or if we still were doing free donut day or whatever. Like they did not care. I'm sorry to tell you. That's not everybody. That's just your bubble. And I say that in the least toxic way possible. That's just the people you're around. There's more people out there. Go read a book with them.
So yeah, let me know, I guess.
Man, they don't talk about abortions because of health problems, but they use better. Oh shit, my dad's calling me. Hello? My dad said he's so fucking tired of watching crying women.
Right. Like, I don't care.
And I'm gonna be honest. I agree with them.
Exactly.
Let's watch crying men.
If we saw that, everybody would be talking to them in the comment section saying, be a man.
Let's see this one here.
These Democratic leaders are simpletons. They're servants of the donor class. So they go in there.
By the way,
I don't know who this is. I don't know nothing politics. I'm just gonna be honest.
I really like this guy.
Everything I know is from Asmongold. Hope you guys know that. I don't know anything else.
I've watched the Young Turks for like 15 years almost.
Damn.
I think that,
You're old.
he actually
I'm
has. Like, they kicked him off a mainstream, like, media
15 years ago, I was 7,
place
son. Like,
because
you old as hell.
basically play ball, even though he had really great ratings there. This happened over 10 years ago. I'm not saying all of his opinions are accurate or I agree with everything he's saying.
Yeah, save your ass before they attack you again. Well, they're going to attack you regardless of what you do and or don't do. So, like, you know, it happens, like, I guess.
But there were a lot of times where he was one of the only people that were in the, you know, the Democratic Party and, like, the Democratic, like, platform that were calling out internal bad behavior.
Interesting.
Donor, give me money, please. And I made an ad. Yeah. I'm Kamala Harris. I'm full of joy. Okay, well, what did that get you? And they say, oh, Jake, you're too angry. Too angry? What? You think, does Donald Trump look like he's kind? Does he look like he's in a good mood? I mean, no, people want some sort of reaction from their politicians. They want them to represent them, to fight for them.
All right.
But that has never occurred to a Democrat outside of Bernie Sanders, and probably we never will. So
that's true. That's very true. And again, keep in mind, I think they rigged it against Bernie.
Interesting.
I do.
I still barely understand this shit. Maybe it's one of those things that I'm just too young to get. Or maybe it's because I truly don't have the effects that are affecting me today on the 6th of November at 9:03 p.m. Like, maybe that's the reason why I don't care. But I feel like even 20 years from now, I'm probably going to be working or hopefully rich or some shit like that, right? But I probably still won't care.
I think they rigged it against him.
Look, I have no interest in listening to a single Democratic politician ever again.
Thank you.
They can go kiss my ass. They can do whatever they want. And we never listen to them anyway. And they hate us because we're right and they're wrong. They're always wrong.
He's fucking right. He's completely fucking right.
And they hate us for being right, okay? So, but they're not gonna learn.
I told you this, he has some really good points.
You have to beat him in a primary, that's your only hope. And so if you say it's super hard to beat him in a primary because of the lying sons of bitches on mainstream media who will smear you to no end, who will fight harder.
Remember, they did this with Bernie and they did it with Ron Paul. They tried so hard to do it to Trump. They tried so hard to do this to Trump.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know anything he's talking about anymore because I just don't care. I just wanted to see the people get upset and melt down and cry about this damn stuff because obviously they don't go outside enough. Obviously they don't read enough. Go get a damn job and work. Stop having your parents take care of you. And I'm saying this as someone that is only 22. Like, if you had all the work in the world, I'm sorry to tell you, you won't have time to care about this and that. I'm just saying, again, I'm probably being ignorant with this and not knowing my own wrongdoing or whatever, but I just don't care. Get over it. The dude won. Oh, well, sucks to be you.